Come on now. You got to admit the opener is a banger. Made by yours truly. That's actually all original footage that we got in that video. I love
Hey,
that.
hey, yo, I didn't even change my T-shirt from coming from the camp. Yo, I just noticed my neck is real funny. Like I'm about to change my T-shirt and I'm coming right back. Keep the show going. Keep it going.
Oh, are you serious? He's leaving us. All right, what's up,
No, I'm
Rod?
still here. Can you hear me?
He didn't
He's
turn the
still
I'm
camera
just,
here.
off.
yeah, I'm just
That's
changing my
funny.
T-shirt. Go ahead.
That's hilarious. So we have a really special show lined up for you guys tonight. Rod, thank you for coming on last minute. We were gonna have Durga, our friend from New York City, come on, but she got last minute invite to a pretty cool event up there. And a lot of stuff going on, man. We got a lot of exciting announcements, a lot of big plans, and yeah, we've been making some waves, even here locally. Rod, you and me were talking about it. The young black kid that just got arrested and harassed by the cops and arrested for wearing a hoodie. Literally,
Right.
they thought he was doing wrong. The guy did not like that he was wearing a hoodie, so he must have
Yeah,
been
he actually
suspicious
trailed him for like
for blocks,
right,
blocks.
and then repeating himself, just harassing it. It's definitely breach of laws.
Right. So now they're saying after he jaywalked, which is like, come on, bro. Like, there's barely any crosswalks in my hometown. We live in a city of 35,000 people.
While in fear of his life from the police officer.
Right, right. Just so everybody knows, that happened in my hometown. Okay, so this shit is everywhere. Okay, I'll always said it, a very white area. Okay, this is a small little city in the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania, and but just to see this happen in my hometown like that is very concerning. So I've been in touch with the father. Turns out me and him know a lot of the same people. Like, he went back and watched some of my videos, and we were talking on the phone. He's like, "Man, you don't mess around." And I told him, "No, that's not what we're about. Like, we're not about sugarcoating nothing. Like, we're going head on
Right.
at this. So we're going to actually organize some stuff here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, that the Unity Project as a whole will be a part of. A lot of our members are going to come out for it. Because the one guy, one of our members was like, we should do something at City Hall. I'm like, hey, we could do something at City Hall and at Williamsport PD because they're both in the same building. So, but we have to take this head on, and we have to stand together as a community. So I'm going to get involved with that. And then he's been told by lawyers not to really say much as of yet,
Of course.
because obviously there are lawyers involved for violating the kids' rights.
Right.
So once they get the okay, we're going to have him on the show here, him and his son, father and son on here, because it was very traumatizing for the kid. Like, it's really messing with his head. The fact that he could just be arrested for basically walking while black. That's basically what happened. But also I'm going to be going back out to Newark to work with Chairman Afrika and the kids. I'm also going to be doing some more coverage of Delaney Hall. On the ground reporting is that ICE has kind of disappeared. Maybe after murdering two people. I don't know. Maybe they were told to get some training or some stupid shit. I mean, it's hard to really say what's happening. And we also have a very
I
special.
haven't seen any alerts in the North Bergen area where I
Yeah.
live. Union City, West New York. Usually
Yep.
there's a lot of alerts, and
Now they're
so
still
far
bringing
hasn't-
people in. The trafficking of humans in and out of Delaney Hall has not stopped. Okay, that is still happening. They just currently don't have the protection of ICE or any other law enforcement for that matter. So the protesters have been giving them hell the last few days, which I am thoroughly enjoying. But speaking of Delaney Hall, we have an extremely special guest on the show tonight. Husband is Martine Soto. Gabriella, I met a couple weeks ago at Delaney Hall, and we got to talking a lot more over the last couple weeks, and just the stuff that they're going through financially, because obviously with her husband being locked up, he can't work, so it puts all the burden on her. She is currently pregnant, and she's due September. And her husband was the one that started the hunger strike, which was one of the there was two motivating factors for me wanting to get Delaney Hall immediately. It was Martine Soto and the hunger strike, and then it was the 10-year-old girl that was protesting outside Delaney Hall, who showed more guts than a lot of people by being out there. ICE harassed her. They're horrible human beings. These ICE officers are. So my concern is if they're treating us this way, because they pepper spray us and bear mace us all the time. So my big concern, obviously, is if that's what they're doing to us out in the open on camera. Like, I can't even imagine what's going on behind closed doors. And so we're going to bring Gabriella on and have her tell her story. Welcome to the show for the very first time, Gabriella Soto. How are you doing? How is the baby to be?
Um, we're okay.
Yeah. How are you guys holding up? Okay. Did you? I heard that we did get the petition. Did you get the number for the petition?
Yes, but I on Sunday I went to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I haven't had time to do anything yet.
Right. Now,
Um,
what has been like? Tell us the story. Like, how did you guys meet? Tell us a little bit about like your history and everything like that.
um, we met when I was 19 years old. In a gym. Um, so I was having like a lot of like family problems at that time, and I went originally for a family occasion.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and long story short, I didn't know that my husband was making a move on me or something or hitting on me. Um, because I honestly didn't think, a guy walking up to a girl saying, "You're walking on the treadmill wrong," is kind of hitting on you. I didn't know that. Um, I thought he was just, trying to just, I guess, be rude or something. I didn't know. Um, and, every machine that I ever, went to, um, he just kept saying, like, I'm doing it wrong. Um, so, um, we were talking, and then I had a phone call from my family member, and I got like really bad news. So I ran to the bathroom, and he ran right behind me, and I told him, what was going on. And he picked me up and he told me, "Let's go. You're going to regret if you don't go to your family's occasion, like special occasion. You're going to regret it. Just don't miss it. No matter what the problem is, put it aside." He was always this kind of person I I imagined, as a guy, being very genuine.
Nice. Now, you guys already have how many kids do you have now? Two,
Too.
with a third one on the way. And how long has he been in Delaney Hall?
Since February 1st.
So 5.5 months he's been there. And he was
February 1st until May 25th at 2 a.m. He arrived to EDC on May 25th at 2:45.
and he's currently still at Delaney Hall.
No, he's in EDC, in Elizabeth Detention Center.
Oh, he's in Elizabeth Detention Center now. Where is now? Where's that? Is that
That's like
still?
that's like 15 minutes from Delaney Hall.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's
I
It's
didn't
like
a
know they had moved him.
it's They
it's like
moved him on May 25th because they wanted to stop the hunger strike.
like when
Gotcha.
we when you hear people talking about what's going on, they all even if you hear the president, they're going to say they're removing illegal people that are going around committing crimes, brutalizing people. What was his status when they came and got him?
He was an asylum seeker and he had an I-130 petition pending because I am a U.S. citizen. His kids are U.S. citizens. So we were asking for his citizenship and they didn't care about that.
They,
Wow.
where was he going?
He was going out to get diapers.
So
When they
by the way,
grabbed him.
so you two live together. You work too.
I did at the time. At that time, yes.
You worked and he worked. What did he do?
He was a cook.
He was a cook. He could cook.
Oh, y'all get along
Yeah.
really well, wouldn't you?
that,
Cameron loves to cook.
that's what's up. So one day he just went out to go get some diapers and they grabbed him, and that's the last time you saw him free.
Yeah.
Where you
That's
guys
crazy.
from?
I'm sorry?
Where you guys from? Where is he from? Where like what country he
Oh,
from?
we're both from Peru.
From Peru. And how did he get here? How did he get to America? Do you know?
He crossed the border
He crossed the border, and then when he got here, he tried to seek asylum.
because, well, so he was not here for our daughter's birth. Um, because he was in Peru. So my plan was to go with our daughter to Peru. We wanted to move over there. But because Peru is a very unsafe country, he wanted to come here. We tried to do the fiance visa, but that was going to take a lot of time. So he came here through the border, seeking asylum so that we can be together as a family in a safe country where he knows from everything in from all the news in Peru. You hear that United States is safe, but whenever I go to Peru and I look at the news about United States, it's never really accurate,
Mm-mm.
because they only play certain clips.
Oh, I get you. Okay, so it's kind of like propaganda there too,
Yeah.
But
trying to make it look like it's not as bad as it really is.
Hmm.
no,
But
but
he,
it's not only in Peru though. It's like around the world.
oh yeah,
Like when you
Yeah.
go when you go outside the states, almost all the media around the world is basically propaganda.
Yes.
Everybody around the world think all Americans are living in castles. Like they think they think all Americans are rich. Like the
Mhm.
hmm
streets are made of milk and honey. Like everybody here just has money. Like this is the propaganda they put out there to people. I mean, but and calling it the what they call it? What they say Reagan called it? Signing or shining what? A city or whatever. Someone I don't know. I forgot. But this was like it's supposed to
Shining city on a hill or
on the
something.
hill. It's supposed to be like a
Some
beacon where
biblical.
everybody, yeah, where everybody's welcome. They
well,
really,
that's
they really never reported to people what really happens when you come here. They don't talk about the class issue. They don't talk about the wages. They don't talk about the police. They don't
hmm
talk about the institutions. All you really get is 90210. And everybody
right,
think,
right,
yeah,
right.
everybody think America's like Seinfeld, 90210. Everybody lives in big houses, big apartments. They don't understand what really happens here. That's why I'm asking her where he's from, because I really want to draw a picture for people. It's
hmm
like, yo, it doesn't matter who you are, where you are around the world. Like everybody want to make to give the best to their children, to have their children grow up in the best circumstances. And people around the world really believe when you come here that you're going to be able to provide that to your children. And anybody should be able to do that. If I can't make it here, I should be able to travel and go anywhere else in the world to do it.
Mm.
But what they don't explain to people is how they target people based on class. I mean, like I said, when you look at the media, you listen to the politicians speaking, they're going to say that they're going after the worst of the worst, the criminals, the people out there selling drugs, MS-13 gang members, but they're going after little girls going to school, little girls going to high school. They're grabbing old people that are in wheelchairs. We've seen them. I've seen them allow people out of Delaney Hall. There was this guy, I forgot his name. They interviewed him, and he said like he was scared to go back because he didn't want his daughter to look at him like a criminal. And they had him sitting there for months. I mean,
hmm
but it's like, but people really don't understand till it's really dumb. Till it's dumb that's really caught up in those circumstances, then they get to see it for themselves. But until you've
Mhm.
been there, it's really hard to understand. And I want you to tell from your own perspective, because me and my wife, we have a family. We have rent. We have bills to pay. If you removed her from the family, it would be almost impossible for us to survive. I
Exactly.
mean, so like coming in, removing, separating, breaking up families like this, I know it gotta be
Mm.
traumatizing. How are you able to even make it month to month? Because we pay rent. Our rent is 2,500 a month. I mean, if they took him away and he was provided in the home, how are you able to make it?
Well, see, that's the thing. I wasn't able to make it. Um,
Mhm.
I wasn't able to make a rent the first month, so I had to be going from house to house, from friends to friends, to different people's houses. My kids were exposed to a lot of moving around in short terms.
hmm
My daughter has a lot of mental health problems because of everything going on. She learned how to say free them all
Mhm.
in school. in school when they have singing class and music class and everything, and instead of all the kids clapping, she like puts her fist up and she says, "Free them all." A little girl, like
All
she's
1,000 people.
like, I honestly, if like it's if you take somebody out of the equation, it's really hurtful to the family
Mm-hmm.
because they don't understand that immigrants are actually the reason why we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, immigrants are the people that do the construction for this country, that they do the landscaping for this company, they grow crops for this country, they do everything for this country to continue functioning. They do everything, and they're paying taxes, they're paying everything for this country that's not theirs, and you're
Right.
still trying to take them away. Like, I don't see Donald Trump gonna like touch not even one piece of grass on his lawn. I
No,
don't see I don't see Donald Trump cooking his own food. I
No.
don't see him doing his own things, you know? Like, he thinks that we're, getting the worst of the worst. We're actually getting the best of the best at this point because we are actually we are better united than we are separated.
no,
That's
you're
right.
right.
Mm-hmm.
You're 100% correct. And
And it's the fact that being American is not about race, it's not about color, it's not about anything. It is about where you represent, what you do for your country. Being you turn to any street corner and you see America as represented from Asia, Peru, Colombia, Africans. You see everywhere, all over the country. You see America in a street corner.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what America represents. We are not criminals, how he thinks that we are. Because actually, criminals actually, there's more American criminals than there are Hispanic criminals.
Yeah.
no, I gotta correct you. He doesn't think he doesn't think we are all criminal. Like Donald Trump knows that people that come here to try to make their lives better are not criminals. That's why they gotta lie. If you have to lie, that means you know you're wrong. Donald Trump knows, like, they're not coming after Hispanic people. They're not coming
Not at
after
all.
they're not coming after Africans, foreign people. They're not coming after all these people because they think they're criminal. They're coming after them because of what's going on in the country. Everybody's suffering. Your job is not paying you enough. People got to work 3 jobs to survive. Everybody is disenchanted, despise, and hate how the country functions. Nobody wants to go to work all day, come home,
Oh God.
go to sleep, and do this all over again. They gotta find people to blame. They gotta find scapegoats and the racist people that they have brought up to be racist. The easiest thing to tell them is those people over there are the reason why your life sucked. Not because we've been stealing all the money, because we've been writing laws and policies to make sure everybody broke. Like you just said just now, you say the immigrants are the ones that do the construction, that do the grad, that do the food. Because these are the jobs that they have for immigrants. They don't allow you to get all these other different jobs depending on your class and where and how much money you have. They have a certain place for people of color, people that they don't think is are like them. So they scapegoat people with a little bit of color. I'm talking about the rich, the filthy rich people. They make us all fight each other while they live in their mansions, they in their jets flying all around the world. I'm gonna tell you a secret. As of today, Donald Trump has not deported more people than Obama.
No.
Obama deported more people than Donald Trump, but Obama did it quietly.
Facts.
You see,
Yeah.
Obama was a more effective evil. He was a sociopath too. It doesn't matter what politician you have; they are all savages because they all work for the rich. So they know what they're doing is wrong. He knows Hispanic people are not criminal. If you go look at the data, because I'm a scientist. You go look at the data. People that are immigrants, people that are new to this country, they're afraid. They don't want to get sent back. They don't want none of that to happen to them. So they try to walk a narrow line to try to stay out of trouble. They don't say nothing about politics. They don't say nothing because they don't want to get sent back. They don't want to get in trouble. So if you look at the data, like you said earlier, that most of the people that commit crime in America are American citizens. People that are just coming from a different country, yo, to come to America, to leave another country to come here, yo, you know what people got to go through?
Yeah.
If you come in legally, you got to sell almost everything. Like to afford that ticket, to afford to go through that process, yo, people have no idea. And then if you're not coming legally, and you have to come like pay people to bring you up, it's still money that people are paying to come here. And then when you come here, you have to start at the bottom, and people work. Yo, I remember like you there? You there, Gabby? Gabriella? Okay.
Oh, there she goes.
Nah, I'm like my family. Yeah, that's okay. My family's African. And I remember my brother-in-law and my sister came. My sister went through the university. In Africa, you got to pay money to go to school. Nothing is free over there. No public schools. My father paid for her to go to school, high school, university, and she was working in the bank. Her husband was a professor at the school out there. When they came to America, she couldn't work. So she was staying in the house, and he was working at a car wash. He was working at a car wash from 5 in the morning to 7 at night, making I think like $5 an hour. Yo, this is the kind of life most immigrants go through. What like they give their lives to try to build a foundation for their children. And then you have somebody like this, like a Donald Trump, you have these politicians come in and try to use them, scapegoat them for their failed policies, for people not having work. They want to blame them for all the jobs. Yo, if you don't have a job because somebody from another country has that job, you wasn't going to get that job in the first place.
You know,
they were never going to give you that job. Go ahead, Jeremy.
No, I keep telling MAGA this, like the Trump supporters, like you guys kept saying they were stealing your jobs, but I don't see any of y'all out fucking picking fruit and shit. You know what I mean? Like, get your asses out there, break your backs. Like, you want the jobs, they're available.
If anything, the lettuce is being poisoned. People are getting sick from eating produce.
Right. Explosive diarrhea epidemic in America.
Rodrigo, the crazy part is, yo, they won't be out there picking lettuce because they won't pay them to pick that lettuce. They will try to lowball you if you went out there to do any of this work. So they find people that they know are struggling, that they know are finding it hard to find jobs. They find these people to pay low wages, to pay them like $3, $4, $5 for them to do a job where you would pay somebody $25.
Right, exactly.
I mean, like this is, yo, if we want to talk about what's really going on, like this is CNN, this is MSNBC, this is no corporate station. Yo, we're Black Panthers. I mean, we're Black Panthers and we're revolutionaries. Yo, our only hope is to tell the truth. Because when you tell the truth, that's when people become enlightened and people start waking up. Yo, none of this is about people being criminals, people being thieves, about jobs. It's all because these politicians have failed. And people are starting to notice that. And they are scared. So they have to demonize somebody else. This is not new. I mean, but yeah. So I don't know. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Oh, I was gonna say I looked it up. Like, I just want to point out to everybody, because they don't care if it's legally, if you're here legally or illegally. They're shooting people in the face. They don't even know who they are. You know what I'm saying? But just so everybody knows, coming across the border illegally is a civil misdemeanor. Which I'm looking online here. Usually refers to, or usually generally is a fine or community service, but no incarceration. And obviously there's different levels of civil misdemeanors or criminal misdemeanor or civil violations, I guess it would be. It's like getting a traffic ticket, basically. And they're throwing people into, detention centers for coming across the border allegedly illegal, because that's what I'm finding out. Most people that are in there are here legally, or at least trying to come here legally. They're not going after anybody specific. They're just racially profiling people. And then kidnapping them off the streets, and then they don't care what happens after that. Like, they get treated like shit inside.
Can you see the comments that I'm posting up here?
Yes.
No, I'm looking at the comments. People really care. People do care. I'm sure you know that. I'm sure people have been reaching out to you. Cause like when you were just saying about America, America is not the politicians. America is not the military. America is none of those people. America is people like us. I mean, America is the community. Like when somebody say I'm proud to be an American, usually they're talking about people like you see on the screen, like your neighbors. These people have nothing to do with what these politicians do around the world. These politicians are sociopaths. I don't know how politically intelligent the people that are here are, but America is not a democracy. Let's keep it a buck. I don't.
It's
'Cause I
not.
told you this is a different show. This is not like CNN, MSNBC. Yo, we have no rights. Yo, what I want, what most of the people in the country want, that's not what the politicians do. They do what the corporations pay them to do. Yo,
Mhm.
most of the people don't want to see them dragging people off the streets. Most of the people don't want to see ICE. I know it may seem like it because that's what these politicians are saying. But even like white people ain't off it. Yo, it's a small, I'd say about 35% of the people in America go along with this nonsense. Maybe less. The overwhelming majority of the people, they don't want to see the police dragging people from the streets, shooting people. Yo, they shot this. Did you find the video to explain the story? They shot this
I have
man,
the article pulled up.
26 years old. So what you shoot him for? You shot him because you was going to get him because you said he didn't belong here. He's not an immigrant. I mean, he's not a citizen. That's worth killing somebody?
Yeah,
That's worth taking a human life?
well, and the crazy part was they came out later. That both times last week they came out later. They're like, "Oops, that's not the guy we were looking for." So they literally shot people and then admitted.
And the fact is, it's insane that they are willing to have their own blood dirtied up in their soul for killing somebody. You are having an innocent person. You're having an innocent person's blood dirtied in your own soul, and it doesn't seem to affect you. I would be traumatized if I would kill somebody, even if they deserved it or even if they didn't. I would be traumatized because I would have to hold myself accountable for that for the rest of my life. And they just are doing it on the streets with no heart, like with no soul. Like they're just doing it.
And getting away with it. That's the crazy part. The
And
government's like, okay.
and it's the country it's just the country is insane. It's just protecting murders. These people are murdering innocent people and they're just getting away with it.
Yep. His kid was in the back seat too, apparently.
That would
yeah, that's the crazy part. His name is Johann Sebastian Guerrero, and this was July 13th. So god dang it. 2 days ago.
So since he was shot, you got it right here on the screen. But since he was shot, immigration and custom enforcement agents have been directed to halt most traffic stops. It's just like how they're doing with the war around the world. Yo, they're just liars.
No, here I'll pull something else.
They're not doing that.
Here I'll pull up Donald Trump's Truth Social because he directly said no, we need to keep doing it.
Yeah, because like I don't even care what Donald Trump say. Yo, don't even post his Trump Social. Get his Trump Social out of here.
All right, stop. I'm panicking.
I'd like to ask Gabriella a question.
Yo, we don't platform rapists, sociopaths.
Gotcha.
We don't platform them. We don't have them on our space. Gotcha. I mean, like that's not what this is a revolutionary space. Yo,
I'd like to ask her a question. If you
can ask your question after I finish this. Our heroes are people like Gabriella that's out here fighting for a husband being taken away by terrorists. That's who our heroes are. These are the people we platform. Yo, before you leave, we're gonna talk more, but go ahead, Rodrigo.
Gabriella, your husband was picked up in what way? Was there a warrant?
I don't know if she heard you.
I actually cannot hear anything Rodrigo says.
Oh, okay. Weird. Can you hear me now? No?
Nothing. I can hear both of you, but I can't hear Rodrigo.
Oh, Rodrigo. Oh, wait, no, I can hear him.
Go ahead, ask the question. I said a question, Jeremy.
Oh, he asked, was there a warrant out for his arrest, or they just picked him up off the street?
No, he had nothing under his name. My husband. Okay, I wouldn't even be with my husband if he was remotely a dangerous person. I have seen that man grow up. He has seen me grow up. That man has been with me since I was 19. We have never had any problems together that we couldn't solve. There was nothing, and he is an amazing father. He is an amazing husband. He's an amazing son-in-law because my mom has cancer. My dad has medical problems, and my brother is disabled. And he put it their bills with our bills.
Mm.
He figured out ways to make sure that we are not only sustaining ourselves, but helping out my extended family. That is the kind of person that this country wants to throw away.
Yeah.
No, you're
Yeah,
100%
that's
correct.
heartbreaking.
Rodrigo, you got another question?
Are you able? Can you hear me now?
Can't
No?
nobody hear you but
Okay.
us.
I
What's
can
the-
hear you. I don't know.
Okay,
Don't worry about
my question. Okay, my question is there's a lot of missing pieces to how they're finding people.
Mhm.
I'm hearing in some cases that they're just stopping people in the streets and then they're just arresting them and then later finding out whether they're citizens or not. And then there are cases where they know exactly where to go when they go into the job places, when they see them at the courthouse. So
Mhm.
my question to Gabriella was he picked up at any of those points? Was there a warrant? Like how exactly did they find him? And that proves if there was a warrant, it proves the hypocrisy on the whole what is that, the amendment that due process.
Right.
It violates due process completely. So
It does.
it proves what Africa said earlier
Mhm.
completely. Chairman said about this not being a democracy at all. So my question is, how exactly did they find him?
Okay,
Obviously, he's not a criminal. It doesn't seem like he was in the caught committing a crime or he was wanted for anything other than that.
Mhm.
You know, which is like being arrested for resisting arrest.
Yeah.
If you're here for a misdemeanor, why go through all of this now?
Mhm.
And then having a citizen as a wife, it doesn't offer any protection. And how good is our citizenship at this point? So I wish she could hear all this. But this
No,
is my
no, I
point.
get
So
it, I
I
get
wanted
it.
to know exactly if you could just convey that information to her.
Okay. So Rod wants to know basically. I'll try and summarize all that. That was.
Sorry.
He wants to know basically like how was he picked up? Like was he picked up at a certain like at a store that he was at and they were just posted up outside? Was he picked up as a result? Like did they pull him over? Was it a traffic stop?
Did he have
So
a warrant? Did he have a warrant also?
no, no. He never he didn't have anything. That's what I mentioned. Like he didn't have anything under his name.
So he
He
was
doesn't
picked up
have anything under his
randomly.
name.
So he
Was
was
he-
picked up randomly.
I would assume so, yes, but I wasn't with him. He went out to get diapers by himself because I was with the kids at home making dinner because he left around 5:30, 5:40.
How did you find out?
At 10:30 at night when I got a call from a prison jail number.
Jesus.
Wow.
So at first I started ringing his phone. His Find My Friends app, find like the phone app for the iPhones. It was on. The location was still on. It was on Kearney Avenue. Then it was going through Kearney Avenue. And I was still ringing his phone. Then an hour passed and his phone was turned off. So I was like, what just happened? Like his phone was just on like an hour ago.
What was
It
going,
was it was
what was going through your mind when
I
doing all
don't
of that?
I don't
I
know.
know.
I it's not that I mean I wanted to believe like deep down I assumed it was ice.
Yeah,
Like deep down I assumed it was, but I didn't want my mind to go straight to that.
yeah,
Like, making a joke about this. I'd rather him, be running off cheating at that point rather than being taken by ice.
yeah.
Because I didn't even know like what was going like I mean we are so close to Newark that I was like, I mean, maybe it could be ice, maybe, but I couldn't think. Like, I mean, we're in Kearney. It's a safe neighborhood. You know, I don't think ice is here.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay. I waited time. I put the kids to sleep, and then I wanted to leave my neighbor to watch my kids while they were sleeping so I can go to where he was just to see if, something happened. If anyone saw anything, if anything, any information. As soon as I am getting ready to start calling my neighbor to come over, I get a phone call. I hear my husband, and as soon as I get the phone call from a prison jail number, I'm like, oh, like I was like, sorry
That's
for my
okay.
language,
That's okay.
but
That's
You're
okay.
good.
I was like, ah, shit, like fuck. I my face and my hands went cold, like I was like, oh. I answer. I press. I'm hesitant at that point. I'm hesitant to accept that phone call. I accept the phone call, and then the stupid machine starts talking like, this is an automated call from, and I was like, oh fuck. Okay. We're doing this again. We're doing this again. We're doing this shit again. Okay. So I wait for the stupid minute to pass so I can press 111, accept the call. I press 1, and before I can even talk, the stupid machine says, we are gonna connect you to this person. Please wait a second. As soon as that like the machine stops answering, he says, wait. Hold on. Let me talk before you say anything. I didn't do anything. I said, well, then what happened? He's like, and I said, weren't you in Kearney? You were here. What happened? He's like, they came. I was coming out of the store. They came. They were asking me questions. It said police. I didn't know. And I said, well, what were they asking you? He said, I don't know. They were speaking too fast in English. And I spoke to them in English. Can you please slow down? They didn't slow down, and they got frustrated and arrested me. I said, so what happened? What happened to your stuff? What happened to the diapers? And he's like, really? Like, that's what you're worried about? Like, I was like, well, no. But like,
Hey, yo, I was thinking the same thing too. I'm like, yo, just like a woman, she going back to the diapers. Yo, like, you don't think about no diapers right there.
And I was like,
diapers.
I was like thinking, like, what happened? And he's like, I don't know. They just handcuffed me and they put me in the car. I was in the car in the SUV thing with four or five other people. I was like, were they coming from somewhere? Like, was this like a raid or something? And he was like, I don't know. They just asked me a question. And I was like, can you at least think of like what the question was? He's like, I don't speak that fast in English. So, I was trying to figure out where he was, and he kept saying he doesn't know where he is. I said, where did they take you? He said, I don't know where they took me. He kept saying, I was like, I was asking, like, what did you see and everything? He said, there was like a building, like a green building before we went into this place. Before it was a gate. It was like it was vacant. I was like, okay, a green building. Do you know where you are? And then he asked the guard like where he is. He said Delaney Hall. I said, a hall? What do you mean a hall? And then he was like, that's what he said. He just said Delaney Hall. And I was like, a hall is for like a wedding hall, like a quinceañera hall, like, like a celebration kind of hall. And he was like, because mind you, I don't know like what goes on in my own state at that point. And he was like, I don't know. He said, do you know the address? So another person there, he said, the address is 451 Doremus Avenue.
Yep.
And I was like, okay. how do you spell that? How do you spell Doremus? And he's like, I don't know. You're asking me like I know these questions. And he's getting frustrated because I'm getting frustrated because I don't know the answers and he doesn't know the answers. And then he was just like, can you just come here and get me out? I didn't do anything. And I was like, okay, I'm going. I'm just gonna figure out where this is, but I'll figure it out. Just don't say anything. Don't sign anything. And he's like, I'm not signing anything. Just do something and get me out of here. It's like I'm married to you. I have my own kids here. Like, doesn't that count for something? Like, we started, like, he was like explaining like everything. I said, okay, just calm down. Like, I'm going. Like just relax. I'm going and I'm gonna get you out. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try to do something. He like I called my neighbor. She watched the kids. I went. I grabbed the car. I started driving. I started to figure out how to spell Delaney Hall. I didn't know how to. So I used Google. And I said, Delaney Hall, Newark, New Jersey, 451 Doremus Avenue. Apparently Google knew exactly how to spell every single word. Of course they did. So I went and I put it on the map. I started driving. And when I got there, the security guard, he was like, oh, like, he's in a safe place. He's fine. You can't see him right now. You can't see him right now because he's in process. Like, he didn't do anything. And I was asking, can I see an ICE officer? He said he doesn't have a deportation officer yet because he's not processed. I said, I don't care if he doesn't have a deportation officer. I want to see an ICE officer. I want to see just anybody, your supervisor, anybody. And he didn't, like, he was just saying like he can't. I said, then let me do something. I'm gonna go in. I want to go in and I want to see my husband. Where is he? He says, oh, he's in a safe place. Yeah. Yeah. And I was about to get like all Jersey on him. Like, I really was. Like, I was like get me through this gate. Like, get me through this gate. Like, right now. Like, get me through this gate. But he wasn't. He really, like, I was like, then what the hell can I do? He said, okay, relax. And he used sweetheart on me. Oh, I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
Relax, sweetheart.
I know exactly which guard you're talking about too. Yeah, I know exactly which guard you're talking about. There's part of me.
He's like the really tall one.
Yeah. Big guy. Yeah, I remember him.
He was the one that gave me confidence, bro. At the beginning, he gave me freaking confidence. He was telling me like, oh, they get medical attention, they get really good food, they are treated better here than in a prison, they are treated better here than being out in United States. I was like, in my mind, I was like, you are telling me this when my husband went through 7 different detention centers in 4 months when he first came here, and I went to California, Texas, Arizona, Florida, Colorado, Louisiana, Texas. I went to all of these places, and you're telling me that detention centers treat you better than you going out to a freaking supermarket and getting your own good food? You're not convincing me.
There's part of me. Oh, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, continue.
I was gonna say I've been having this sneaky suspicion that because if you go to Delaney Hall, you'll start noticing people wearing different color shirts.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to think the people in the light blue shirts really don't know what's going on inside that place at some point. Because the same guy that we're talking about right now, the guy was damn near in tears because he's been listening to some of the people at the protest and he's been looking stuff up. And they were like asking him, like, how do you think God is going to judge you? And like this guy was damn near breaking down in tears. I'm trying to dig more, but yeah, like I feel like some of the Geo Group employees are being lied to.
Then how is that guy who is breaking down in tears now, you say, then how the hell did he just let my husband get kidnapped on May 24th? Because he told me if he's getting released, because I went up to him and he was like, if he's getting released, then that's good. And I was like, he's not. He's not getting released. He's like, okay, relax. You don't know that. If he's getting
He's a
released, then
sociopath.
good. I go in, and when I come out, and there's a video of me coming out of Delaney Hall, coming out, going out to run to the van. He was one of the guards laughing.
Mm.
The-
So how is he the one that is crying in tears? I mean, I know there has to be some good guards in there that don't know what the hell they're doing,
Mhm.
but at the same time, he was one of the guards laughing.
you saw
Yeah,
Rodrigo shaking his head. You saw Rodrigo shaking his head. Yeah, there are
Yeah.
no good guards.
No.
Just
Yeah,
like
There
man.
had I have to believe because I went to EDC and I spoke kindly to one of the guards there that she told me a few things that, well, as long as I don't say her name, I think that's okay. um I asked her, why do you work here if this is a really bad job? And she said, because I need the money. They pay you
that's
a
it.
really good
That's
bonus
it.
when you come on. And I said, and what about when you are here? He's like, when you get hired, they don't tell you what you're doing. When I got hired, I the only thing that it said was transport vehicles, not transport people inside the vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, then why don't you quit? And she said, I'm trying. I'm
No,
really
she not.
trying. But
Hey,
she said, somebody last year, when they quit, they no longer have their 401ks. They no longer have these things. And
That's
I'm
the
like,
trap.
and I was like, why? He's like, because when you sign up, there's a contract that you sign saying that you understand the terms, you understand all of these things, and that you can't quit unless you have a really good reason why.
Mm-hmm.
And so she has to find a really good reason why. And a lot of guards in there are really kind. It's just they're trapped with that
where
stupid
do you
contract.
They're in deep.
where do you work at, Gabriella? Where you say you work? Where do you say you do again? You used to work at?
I, I worked as a cleaner.
You worked as a cleaner. Hey yo, you working as a cleaner and me walking there for the first day on the job. You know what you're doing. You know that job because you've been doing it.
Hmm.
I don't know that job. So I'm not on the same level as you. Ayo, these ICE agents, they may not know what's going on, but they know what you call it, what ICE is about.
Mm-hmm.
When they take that job, they can't do nothing. They can't do nothing like this. The person at the door, they can release your husband. They can't let him go. They find out sooner or later. They learn that. They learn their job. And then somebody like you walk up and you're talking to them and they're trying to act like they're nice. Like they really understand you just to try to get you for you to leave. But they know what's going on in that building. They
They
know
do.
what they're doing. They're
Mm-hmm.
getting paid to do that job. They will take money. They will take money to pay their rent, to take care of their families, to live in whatever they got to live in. As long as you're the one suffering. And we don't,
Mhm.
I don't like, I'm not too kind with it. Yo, I draw the line. Yo, they over on that side and we over on this side. There's
Mhm.
no two ways about it. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. All they care about is paying their bills. Because that's what America has made people. America has turned human beings into materialistic, capitalist sociopaths. So she
Yeah.
could sit there and save 401k when they kidnapping your husband. You see, to me, I feel like punching her in the teeth. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care about your 401k. I mean, this is a
Right.
human being that you have kidnapped, that they have in there. And for a paycheck, you working here. You're here to keep my husband in there. So there's no nice, you can't be nice about it. You're not sweet. You're a liar. I don't care what she say. I don't care how sweet she looked. I don't care how nice she was talking. At the end of the day, you're going home alone to face this world alone. And she's going there to work there for 8 hours, whatever, to go home back to her family, to go take a paycheck and go to her family. Yo, we really serious about what we're doing. We have to divide ourselves from these people. They're not our friends. even family members. If you work with ICE, if this is the job that you're going to take, I can't speak to you no more. We got to be at it on that level. I am no friends with no police officers. I don't walk around. I don't talk to them. People that do stuff like this, there's nothing for us to talk about. If you would take money to lock people up, to throw people away, to separate and break up families, what would you do to me? What would you do if they came to you and they paid you? What would you do to me? I mean, so it's like, so we have to be honest about this. Those people that work at Delaney Hall, every single one of them is just as guilty as the ICE person that shot that person, that killed that man. There's no negotiating. They're not sweet. They could cry. They could feel as bad as they want to feel. Quit. If you feel that bad, quit. But if you're standing there, you're coming in to come cash that check, you're just as bad as Donald Trump. You're as bad as all these people. I mean, and like before we go on, I don't want to forget because we're running out of time. We got like 6 more minutes. I need you to get the info out of how people can send you help. Because it's look, we're going through gentrification. Everything is expensive. If you're by yourself, you're trying to fight for your husband, you got the children, you got rent, you got all this stuff to deal with. And also, if you need anything for the children, if you need any help, we got after school program, we got summer programs. Jeremy got all our information. We will come. You in Kearney, you're not that far. If your child want to come to the summer program, I will come pick them up. Like we do this every day from 9 to 1 o'clock. I mean, every day. So anything you need from us, you can let us know. But I need you to put out your Cash App or whatever you got for people to try to help out. Because look, everybody's not going to be at Delaney Hall. Everybody's not going to be at Delaney Hall fighting the police. Everybody's not going to be in the streets. But if you can donate, if you can give what you have, because some people, all you got is your page, is money to donate. Because that money helps out. I implore you to please help out and send us something. Because I don't know how she's making it right now. Because at the end of the month, we got to cut a couple of meals. It's hard for us to survive. So now they done took away your husband. I know it's almost impossible. So after you say what you wanted to say, make sure you tell us your Cash App and stuff for people to send you money.
Thank you. One thing I do want to mention is that I don't know if you guys remember when all the ICE agents that were out there in front of Delaney Hall and everything. Remember that like really young ICE agent? He was like, I think wearing like Jordans or something.
Of course.
Go ahead.
He works at EDC.
Oh.
I do not want my husband to ever see this podcast. That ICE agent is my husband's deportation officer.
Oh, you're kidding.
And guess how old he is?
How old is he?
Let me guess, 20.
Not
even?
He's 18.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You must be kidding me.
I can send you his license plate. I can send you the video.
Please do.
I can send I looked it up. The license plate is under his parents' name because it's his parents' car. He's not old enough, I guess, to have his own car or something.
What? That's wild.
And I found out that he's my husband's deportation officer because when I was asking inside, because I wanted to talk about the petition and I wanted to talk to his deportation officer, I found out that he is in charge of Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, and Honduras.
He's in charge?
Oh
my God.
He's an 18.
You know what?
Years old.
I just thought about something.
I never want my husband to hear this podcast because his mind will not even begin to understand that his life of a 30-year-old man is in the hands of an 18-year-old kid.
Who has no idea what they're doing.
And like you didn't give us the Cash App yet. I still want your Cash App and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's my Venmo. Can I type it or something?
I can type it in.
Yeah, send it to him. He's gonna type it in. But you there, Gabriella?
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I can type it in for you. You go ahead and say it.
No, he's typing it in. He's doing it. But look, Gabriella, before you go, right? No, Jeremy got it. Jeremy's typing it in.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
All right. No, before you go, like, cause your husband has never been locked up. You've never been to jail.
No.
Yo, every day to him, every day seemed like 10 years. Seemed like 10 years in there. And it seemed like you're dead and the whole world doesn't care about you. When you talk to him, does he call you?
Yeah. But it's not as often because he's in solitary, so it's whenever
When
a tablet is free from any other units and then they give it to him.
when he calls you, hey yo, tell him it's not gonna be forever. Tell him it seems like tell him it seems like he's by himself, but he's not. I mean, he's not going. There are people out here fighting for him, and he's not going to be in there forever. You guys have the rest of your lives together. It doesn't matter where he go. I don't care if they send him back to Peru. We still gonna find him. He's gonna be okay. I mean, like in the Black Panther Party, we are here. Whatever he needs, we are here. I mean, like he needs to understand that if he can read, if he can get access to stuff to read to keep his mind safe, let him read and he understand that you're out here fighting. I mean, like he's not alone. He has to understand that. Because like when you in there, you don't talk to nobody, you don't hear from nobody. Like your brain start to work. You start thinking like you're by yourself in this. Everything just look bleak. You'll tell them, say it over and over. You're not gonna be in there forever. We're gonna get you out. It's gonna be a memory to you. I mean, you haven't done nothing. You haven't committed no crime. Like these people are doing what they're doing. They're wrong. What they're doing is illegal, and we're gonna keep fighting. Tell him if he wants to write, we can write him. We can have the kids write him. Tell your children to write him. Whatever he can do to like keep his mind strong. That's what he got to do. Do not allow these people to break you. That's what they're trying to do. And tell him you out here waiting for him. Tell him to work out. Tell him to work out. Tell him you when he come home, he better have a 6-pack. He better have Tell him when you stressed out, do some push-ups. I want you to come home nice and fit. I mean, cause it's like if you could send him books, if we can send him books, whatever we can send him for him.
We can definitely send him books. We can't send him any mail though, like letters, because they think of it as you're getting news from outside.
So okay, don't worry.
Wow.
So only books you can
crazy.
really send him.
So they're really isolating.
Yeah, tell him to think and say what he want to read about, what he want to study. Yo, right now he can learn about anything. What he want to know about Peru, he want to know Peru history. Yo, anything, whatever he want to learn. Yo, this is the opportunity right now to learn it. Take advantage of this time. He likes
trading.
Like
market trading. That's his.
Nice.
That's what he loves to do.
All right, so talk to him and see and ask him to give you a name, whatever you want, and we're gonna make sure we get it to him. Tell him to stay strong, and we're gonna bring you on. We're gonna talk to you, whatever. Yo, did you put the stuff up? Did you put the cash app up? Or you gonna put it
You didn't let me touch. She didn't give it to me yet.
Oh, my bad. Your touch
it is.
I'm trying.
I thought you had it. Hold on.
I was gonna type it in. I was waiting for you guys to tell me what it was. I did put her Instagram though in the comments, so you guys can definitely follow her on Instagram.
Nah, it's like when we're talking about women, when we talking about the women that we want our children to end up.
Let me write it.
Yeah, when we talking about women and stuff, like people we want our children to model. It's in the message that just popped up. But Gabriella, seriously, like you're the kind of woman I would want my son to be with. Because most of the time when you get in trouble with the law, with the system, people turn their backs on you. They forget about you. You at home and you're holding it down and you're strong. Everybody knows you. You've been everywhere fighting for your husband. This is the stuff that real relationships are made of. You're not with him because he boss you, because he gives you money. You're with him because you really love him. 99% of the people walking out here can't find nothing like that. I mean, so it's like, so even though in all the ugliness, I still see the beauty. I see the beauty in the relationship. And this should make y'all stronger. When he comes home, ain't no woman ever going to be able to take him from you. You're with him during this hell. This is hell for him. And you're with him during this time. He will never forget that. And I mean, so it's like I'm saying that to say, stay strong. I mean, we out here fighting with you. Yo, Rodrigo here, Jeremy here, I'm here, and then we have a whole bunch of people behind us that are part of what we do. We're all supporting you. If you need anything, I don't care what time of the night it is, you can reach out. We're gonna come and be there with you, okay?
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
mean,
No, it really means a lot because my husband always thanks everybody for being there for me, and everybody's like, oh, you're gonna come out, you're gonna come out, we're gonna be here, we're gonna support you. And like everything he says is thank you for taking care of my wife, thank you for taking care of my kids.
Mhm.
Like
don't worry.
I think like the fact that DHS said that he's a flight risk is kind of insane because he's 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 everything to me. Like he has his life here, he has me here, he has his kids here. A flight risk is something that you don't have any roots here, so you're leaving.
But
But
go where? Where you gonna go, Gabriella?
I
Flight,
don't know.
where you gonna fly to? We can't even afford a ticket out this motherfucker. We all fucked up. They keep talking about they know he's not a flight risk. Where is he?
They,
Like people,
that's the
Right.
thing.
people
And
that are flight risk got money. They got
I
money to run
am
away.
Yeah.
I am so, like, that's the thing. Me and my husband, we are so secure about ourselves, like that we don't really underestimate and say like, oh, you're gonna be with somebody else or you're gonna leave me for somebody else, because he knows that wherever he is, I'm gonna be right next to him, and wherever I am, he's gonna be right next to me. I literally just made a joke to him today. I was like, you might be in a bad mood, but just know that wherever you are, no girl is gonna do the same things that I'm doing for you. No
Facts.
girl amounts
Facts.
to me. And he's
There
like,
you go.
why do you say that? And then I was like, has any girl been on the news for you? Has any girl went in front of a van for you? Has any girl, like, has any girl ever crossed all these different states for you? And he's like, no. And I was like, well, there you go. There
There
you
you
go.
go.
That's
Hey
me.
yo,
That's me.
hey, yo,
Like,
the next time he calls you, try to have another phone where you can record a message from him. I want him to speak to the world. I want him to put a message. What does he want to say to the world? If everybody can hear him, like something like 2-3 minutes, if everybody could listen to him, what would he want to say? I don't care if it's in Spanish, in Peru. I don't care what language. Whatever language he want to speak. Yo, you know what? Every week, if he want to send a message to the world every week, he can record something and we will post it every time we have a show.
Yep.
Whatever CEO is messing with him, whatever is messing with him in there, if he want to tell us who he is, give us everything, whatever you want to talk about, he can talk about it. We're
That's a
gonna
good
play
idea.
it. We're gonna give him the voice.
do we have the power to get more pro bono lawyers?
We're gonna work on that too. All right.
Because I really want to help out the detainees inside EDC.
Got you. So you know
Oh,
what?
we
Yeah,
can get with Chetney. I'll give you Chetney's information. She
Yay.
knows.
Yeah.
She does.
Because
work with
when
the
my
legal stuff.
husband because when my husband can make video calls, they have to transfer him out of isolation to any unit, whether it's a woman's unit or a male's unit, any unit that has a tablet stand, so that he can video chat. So he meets a lot of people, and a lot of people are depressed inside, so he gets these numbers from different people, and I start writing them down, and I have like over 10 people that he just wants to help. And that's where his heart is. He wants to help people, and he goes out saying, I want to make a video call just so that he can meet more people.
So check this out. When you get those people, whatever they need, if they need to reach out to their people, yo, you can come here. We'll give you a segment, like a 10-minute segment every week. And whatever people he wants to reach out to, we could put it out there. We could put that information out there. Whatever numbers he want people to call, whatever he wants from out of there, you tell us. You come and talk about it.
Got it.
Word up. And if you need anything, and I'm not playing, if you need anything, you'll tell Jeremy. We're gonna do. We in North. We're not that far from you. We'll do anything we can to come help you out. Don't think like we just saying it to be saying it. I
No,
don't care.
she does.
Whatever. If you need something, if you're going through stuff, if it's too much, call us.
Yeah.
I mean, call Jeremy. We here to help you.
Yep,
That's
she
what
has
we're
my
here for.
number.
That's our job.
Yep.
Thank you.
But
Thank
we
you.
don't ran out of time. So like, so next time, all power to the people. I live for the people. I die for the people. And all power to you, Gabriella. You my hero.
Free
You
them
my
all.
free them all.
Free them all.
Free
That's
them
right.
You my revolutionary for the week.
Yep. And also, I'll also be back out in Jersey next week. So if you need
Yay.
anything, you let me know. I can go to EDC or anything like that. Make a
Yay.
little field trip. So,
How old is your kids?
My youngest is 16 months, about to be 17 months, and my oldest is 4 years old.
4 years old. The 4-year-old can come to the camp. I don't care. Yo, see y'all later. All power to the people. And everybody that's watching, see y'all later too. Yo, we wouldn't be nothing without y'all.
I love it.
Good show, Jeremy.